Their hot chicken is obviously everyone's favorite, but the sides at Hattie B's are pretty amazing too.
Oh yeah, and today we're making their Pimento Mac and Cheese with Executive Chef John Lasater. Thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
This is awesome, and Hattie B's is just crushing it right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you just said you opened a location in Memphis as well,
Memphis,
right?
and then about a month from now, hopefully we have Atlanta open as well.
Oh,
so getting
awesome.
closer.
You're going full south.
So we got a really awesome recipe here for you too.
Tell us about
and so we're gonna make our pimento cheese sauce and build a mac and cheese for you guys today. Super easy. This is like this is a Mornay sauce pretty much, bechamel sauce with cheese added. And the big thing I want to talk to you guys today is how to make a roux properly. So we have our milk over here already heated up with some salt, pepper, and crushed red pepper. You always have a little bit of spice in pimento cheese, so add the crushed red pepper for that. You want to melt all your butter completely in your pan to start your roux. And then once your butter's melted, we're just going to add all the flour at once, and we're going to bring this together. How
much flour is that?
So you're going to do equal parts. I did 3 ounces of butter to 3 ounces of flour.
Okay.
And so you just pretty much bring this together. We're going to cook it for a little bit just to cook that raw flour out of it. So bring that.
Is this real low right now?
Yeah, real low. You want to keep a white roux, so you don't want to burn it. We're just simply simmering it to cook that raw flour out of it. So I already got one prepared for us right here. And you're going to heat your milk up first, because the only way to bring this to its full thickening power is once it reaches full heat. So we got that at a simmer right there, and I just wanted to show you guys real quick how this comes together.
Gloves or something? Ooh.
Guy's a professional.
Wow, makes me nervous.
Goodness.
Wow, that takes some skill. I don't think he spilled any.
Glad he did that, not me.
So we're just gonna bring this up real quick.
How long do you do this for?
So we're gonna, as soon as this, you start seeing it thicken like a sauce.
Right.
We're gonna just cook it for about 5–10 more minutes.
Okay.
And then it's completely done. We're gonna add our cheese, our butter, or stuff like that to the final product.
See, here's the problem. You guys make this look so easy. If I was at home, I would have burnt down the neighborhood, I think. And that's what, but I'm glad you guys show us step by step, because that way I can figure out what's going on.
So, of course, again, with the roux, just melt your butter all the way down. You don't want to brown your butter. As soon as it's completely melted, add your flour, whisk that together. As soon as it comes together, 5 more minutes, you're done. Have hot milk going into your roux, and then it should thicken up really fast.
Okay.
So we see that kind of coming together a little bit more, starting to thicken up. Now it's not going to reach full thickening until it does come to that boil.
Right.
So it might take just a little bit longer, but after this process, we're going to add our cheese, our butter, and then I did pimentos. I kind of want to talk about these real quick. So I just took these over. If you have a gas range, you throw the whole pepper right on your gas range, and you literally char all sides of it.
I saw you like wiping the char off. They were black.
Do not be afraid you're going to burn this. You're pretty much burning the pepper, and then you're going to take a rag and wipe that black char off. You remove all the seeds inside, and then you just give it kind of a rough chop.
So a pimento is a pepper?
Yeah, so I mean, pimentos are Pacific peppers, but you can also just get real, just red bell peppers at the store and char those as well. They're just as good.
And make it taste like pimento cheese
Absolutely.
still? Okay.
So that's coming together really nice. See it thickening a little bit. Hey, you can buy the jar too.
That's how I buy my
But I just like that
so
roasty flavor that the pimento has whenever it comes together.
Just go to her house and cook her food for her, will you? That's what she's asking.
Exactly.
That'd be great.
And so I use a little bit of cheddar cheese as well as easy melt cheese for this process.
And I don't know how you're remembering all this, because
he's over in the other studio.
We heard you just became a dad to triplets.
Yes.
How do you find time to cook now?
We're actually tuning in right now at home, so wave hello to him.
Oh, congratulations.
Absolutely.
What, boys, girls?
A boy and 2 girls, so we kind of hit the jackpot with it.
Yes, you did. That is awesome. Oh,
Names?
my goodness.
So we got Tripp, which is James Robert Lasater III, has the nickname Tripp, and then we got Bishop Lee Lasater and Emma Gresham Lasater. So.
Good for you. How old are they?
7 months as of Monday.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
That's great. Congratulations.
So to finish this sauce, after that were to simmer, we'd add our cheese, our butter to it, This shredded cheese is for the very end to garnish. Oh. And the big procedure in this whole thing is also mixing it properly. So you know when you got that dry mac and cheese at home?
Yes.
That it's because all the starch in the pasta is soaked up that sauce. So you want to mix your pasta with equal parts pasta to cheese sauce. So if you use a quart of pasta, you want to use a quart of cheese sauce. Mix that together. And also when you're cooking your pasta, once it's al dente, kind of turn the heat off and let that pasta soak for about 5-10 more minutes. Oh. The reason being is so all those starches can kind of, you know, leach out, so that they don't leach out and soak up that sauce whenever you're baking your pasta. And there you have our final pimento mac and cheese right there.
I mean, we have to taste this.
Absolutely.
How do we
So I'm going to give you guys some servings.
As locations on Broadway in West Nashville and in Melrose and 8th Avenue. You can also find their chicken at Bishop's Meat and 3, or just order it on HattieBees.com. And I will tell you, everybody that comes to Nashville, they go to Hattie B's.
Yes,
Every single person.
When Carol Sullivan, who's usually here, found out that
Thank you.
Hattie B's hot chicken was at Bishop's Meat and 3, I think she ate it for a week straight.
That's awesome.
Every day.
Well, we sure do appreciate all of our customers in Nashville. So
we appreciate
see how it has that
so
nice creaminess to it. It's not dried out. So give this to your guest at home and don't give them dry mac and cheese.
But thanks.